I am Chief Dr. Omenanzu Jackson, an aspirant to the position of President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, an indigenous Iba's son from Ikwere.
My name is Uchechukwu Okwukwu. I'm from a village called Ikwere in Elele, in Ikwere local government area of Iba State.
My name is Chief Fineface Amaechi. I am from Etche in Iba State. I am aspiring for the position of President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide.
So, what do you have to say in regards to the current scenario where there is an allegation or a call that one who is not from Rivers State is aspiring for same position zone to Rivers State in regards to the upcoming election of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo that is coming up? What can you say as the contestants from Rivers State who knows who and who that are from Rivers State? What can you say, please?
Sir, today is important and today is significant. It's the 3rd day of January 2025. What is going on here now is that you have siege solidarity amongst the presidential candidates. High Chief Dr. Chief Omenanzu, my humble self, Uche Okwukwu, Chief Fineface Amaechi, were the one accord saying that from the midnight, 12 midnight of January 9, 2025, before year 10 of Imo State will end. And then from the 10th of January 2025, that the Rivers son or daughter should take oath of office to occupy the office of the President General of Ohanaeze State. That is our position. And in that direction, we also want to state unequivocally, without fear of contradiction, that only a person who is an indigenous of River State is qualified to contest for that office, and only somebody from River State is qualified to take oath of office and oath of allegiance after the election. We want to state two for record purposes that there have been plans in the past to ensure that somebody from River State do not get this. We saw it orchestrated when they didn't want River State to come on board. They wanted to nego the tenure of Imo State beyond 4 years. But we thank God Almighty, we thank Ndigbo in the US, in Canada, in Britain, and Germany, the whole of Europe, South Africa, Lagos, Abuja, Kano. Everybody came out and argued and demanded that it is the turn of River State. But something has just come up. We are hearing and we have seen on YouTube and other social media platforms and read too that the former Inspector General of Police, Chief Mike Okiro, who, for the avoidance of doubt, is from Obiabo in Imo State, in Ohanaeze local government area of Imo State, is aspiring or interested in vying for the office of the President General. We are saying with one voice that under the Constitution, under First Article 11 of the Constitution, he is not qualified, he is not eligible. He should excuse himself from this race. That this race is only for qualified candidates from Etche, Ikwere, Oba, Ekpe, Obibo, Ndome, and the 3 communities of women that are in River State, the 3 communities of women that are in River State, that Obia, where he comes from, is not in River State. 2, that his late brother, Eze Okiro, was the was a traditional ruler in his village, Obiapo. He was the Akara Leku of Obiapo, and he died in that office, that position as the paramount ruler of that village. That he, Chief Mike Okiro, is a member of an age grade in Obiapo. That is the O2. That is the O2. Ego Brazen. We are saying that is an indigene. His house is in Obiapo for all times. All times he has been. He is an indigene of Obiapo that is not qualified to hold the office of President General. That they should respect the labors of our heroes past. They should respect Chief Omenanzu. They should respect Chief Okwukwu. They should respect late Dr. Biwali. They should respect Jackson. They should respect Chief Joseph Wu. They should respect the likes of Uche. They should respect Francis Ella. They should respect Sisi Uche. Our people in the past have toiled and labored for Ohanaeze. We have never produced the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Right from the section of the Igbo State Union in 1939 till date, going to 100 years, we have never occupied the exalted office of President General. Nobody should aspire to contest for that office if you are not from Rivers State. 2, we are stating here that we are not going to associate, relate in any manner whatsoever with any person, group of persons, institution, or body by whatever name that says form to or gives form to anybody who is not from Rivers State to contest for the office of President General. We are not going to do it. We cannot submit ourselves to oppression, to intimidation. We cannot submit ourselves to political rape. We are not going to do it. Therefore, this message should go clear, should sound clear, should sound very clear that we are not going to submit ourselves to any group that will want to achieve this through the back door. Only persons from Rivers State can apply for this office. If my brother, Amaechi Fineface gets it, I will be happy. If Chief Omenanzu, my brother, gets it, I will be happy. If Chief IGP will come on board and get it, I will be happy. If anybody come on board and get it, I will be happy, because it is our turn and our turn and our turn under Article 11 of the Constitution of Ohanaeze. It's our turn. Thank you.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. What you heard was the voice of Barrister Uche Okwukwu, one of the Rivers State contestants for the office of the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide. He was speaking on behalf of 2 other contestants for the exalted office of President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Chief Amaechi Fineface and Chief Omenanzu Jackson. The 3 of them are contesting for the office of the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo from Rivers State. Omenanzu Jackson is from Ikwere local government. Amaechi Fineface is from Etche local government of Rivers State, while Barrister Uche Okwukwu is from Elele in Ikwere local government area of Rivers State. These contestants are saying that they are bona fide Rivers indigenes and are warning that they will not accept the former Inspector General of Police, IGP Mike Okiro, if for whatever reason he emerges as the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo on January 10, insisting that Okiro is not from Rivers State and that this position right now under the Constitution of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide is reserved only for the indigenes of River State. That's what we're going to talk about in this video, because this is very critical to the unity and progress of Ndigbo going forward. And we're going to distill it to the best of our ability. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, you may have heard that Mike Okiro is being supported by some people to emerge as President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. I have asked before, what has Mike Okiro done for Ndigbo, or what has he done for Ohanaeze? Because before now, we hardly hear anything about him when it concerns Ohanaeze. But that cannot be said of somebody like Barrister Uche Okwukwu, who was the Secretary General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo in the past. So Barrister Uche Okwukwu has always identified with Ohanaeze for a very long time. Now, there are fundamental issues that was raised by Barrister Uche Okwukwu, who spoke on behalf of other contestants for the exalted office from River State. And that had to be taken seriously by Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Both the Imeobi and whichever organ that is there in Ohanaeze had to take note. And they have to give clarity, because these people have warned that nobody should sell form to Okiro. If you sell form for Okiro, Okiro cannot be accepted, that they will not accept him. And you know what that portend for Ohanaeze Ndigbo, that is trying to bring Igbos together from whichever states they are living. Nothing will be more dangerous than to put a President General who will be a divisive element in River State and in the whole of the Igbo race. Now, but let us look at some of the issues that he has, Barrister Uche Okwukwu, itemized, why they are insisting that only 3 of them so far, and others, there were others he mentioned, but for them, and as long as Constitution of Ohanaeze Ndigbo is concerned, this is the turn of River State, and nobody should come and take over the place of Rivers people. That's what they are saying. And that makes a lot of sense in line with the Constitution of Ohanaeze, which he cited enormously in his presentation. Now, in the press conference you're listening to, Barrister Uche Okwukwu insisted that only a person from River State should take office and oath of office by January 10, 2025, when a new President General will emerge. And he said that that President General must be from River State. It must be from River State. It must not be somebody who's is having an identity crisis. There is debate. They say that, and you can see that Uche Okwukwu drew attention to the fact that there had been orchestration to stop River State from producing the President General of Ohanaeze. He talked about the conspiracy to extend the tenure of Imo State. Remember, there was we talked about it in this channel, when leaders of Ohanaeze rose and said no. I remember Chief Omenanzu addressing a press conference in Enugu. Chief Omenanzu is the founding national chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA. He was the man that even formed APGA. Okay, he was a founding member. He was one of the youngest members of Ohanaeze Ndigbo when it was formed in 1976. He was insisting that that position must go to Rivers State. Okay, and because of voices like that, the impunity that the Imo State wanted to do, you know, all kinds of impunity comes out from Imo State since those are the Maja, the governor of that state. And you know, normally, if River State is wholly an Igbo state, the governor of River State would have been the person that would sanitize the process and sort of making sure that the due process is followed in Ohanaeze. Are you getting it? But River State is not 100% Igbo. So, and the governor is an Ejo. So he didn't have that interest in Ohanaeze that people like Osodema or other Southeast governors pays when it is their turn to produce the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Okay, so there were this allegation that Imo State wanted to enjoy an extension of office beyond the 4 years that was allocated by the Constitution. And Chekwa Sokori and others rose in opposition to it. Even this channel, we rose in opposition to it. And that was one of the things that Okwukwu talked about. That tenure elongation that was plotted in Imo State was thwarted because the Igbos in diaspora insisted. Talk about that in Ndigbo in United States, Canada, Britain, Germany, Lagos, Abuja, Kano, and others. They came out to argue that it is the turn of River State and that it was sacrosanct that they produced the President General. And then, having defeated that plot by Imo State to elongate Eastern, which I consider couldn't have been anything but, you know, unfortunate if it had happened. He said that something has come up again, which has now tried to sabotage Rivers. You know, okay, what he's saying, what Barrister Uchechukwu is saying, they couldn't extend the tenure of Imo. Now they want to bring in through the back door an Imo State person to come and act and pretend to be from River State and take their position. They say they're not going to have that. And they are insisting that former Inspector General of Police Mike Okiro, that he's from Obiako, you know, Haji Ebema local government area of Imo State, and that he's not from their state. Okay, he shouldn't show interest in becoming the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Let us be frank, we have not heard from Mike Okiro, but even Mike Okiro himself have not shown enthusiasm. He has not shown enthusiasm that he wants to be President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Nobody has seen him say anything in the media. It's all speculations by several people talking about Mike Okiro. But I am yet to see, as somebody who also operates in the media space, I'm yet to see where he has itemized anything he would do for Ndigbo different from what is being done. It's neither here nor there. So on what basis is he coming to be a President General of Ohanaeze without any agenda, except some things people are just saying that he's the best person for the best person? On what basis? Has he said his view on Ndigbo and their place in Nigeria and in the world? What has he said? All these Rivers contestants that address this press conference, I know where Barrister Okwukwu stands for. I know I've seen Facebook messages by other contestants from River State. Why have I not seen anything from Mike Okiro on what he will do or will not do as President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo? We're not hearing anything from him. So these guys are saying, okay, you stopped Imo from having an extension. Now Imo State is trying to come through the back door to come and claim the same position that they were rejected Because after 4 years of their tenure, Igbo State need to give way. It shouldn't try to smuggle itself into the presidency of Ohanaeze Ndigbo for whatever reason. Now, he cited the constitution, Barrister Ukwu cited the constitution of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, which shows that for when it is zoned to your state, it is only people from that state that could contest. And he has told, and the last press conference, they told Mike Okiro to remove himself from the race, to excuse himself from this race, that this race is only for qualified candidates. And he mentioned the qualified candidates where they had to come from. He said they had to come from Etche. Like I said earlier on, River State is not wholly an Igbo state. There are other ethnicities there. So he mentioned, Barrister Uche took time to mention the part of River State where you must come from before you can qualify to contest for President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. He talked about that qualified candidates are to come from Etche, Ikwere, Oba, Ekpe, Obibo, Ndone, and the 3 communities of Ebema that is in River State. And he insisted that Obiakpo, where the IGP comes from, is not in River State. And he made reference to the late brother of Okiro, Ozemena Okiro, that he was a traditional ruler in his village, Obiakpo, that is in Imo State. And that Mike Okiro is a member of the 8th grade in Obiakpo in Imo State. And that his house is in Obiakpo in Imo State. That he is an indigenous of Obiakpo that is in Imo State, and that is not qualified to be the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. We need to hear from Mike Okiro. He need to talk and tell us where he is from. If he is from River State, let him say so, and the local government, so that these people can also be able to counter him or challenge him or verify his claim. And there was some things that was very touching that Barrister Okwukwu said. I didn't know whether you noticed it. He talked about the fact that since 1939, right from the Igbo State Union, people from their area have never been privileged to lead in Ndigbo. And even since Ohanaeze was formed, you know that Ohanaeze was formed in 1976, but the name changed to Ohanaeze Ndigbo. I think it was the Igbo Union. That was what it was in 1976. In 1979, the name changed to Ohanaeze Ndigbo. And you can see that Barrister Okwukwu, because he knows his onions, he knows what he's talking about. You see, he was railing out names of the heroes past from River State who are founding members of Ohanaeze, including Obi Wale, Francis Ella, and others. And he was saying that this part of Igbo land have never produced President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. And he now went further back since 1939. And if the Ohanaeze Ndigbo is committed to Igbo unity irrespective of states and the inequality of states, then it must do everything possible to ensure that nobody who is not from River State is allowed to contest and even win the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. That would be bad for Ndigbo, and that would be bad for Ohanaeze. That's my take on that. And it is something that Ohanaeze Ndigbo should take serious, both the IMOB, both the stakeholders, everybody who's involved in Ohanaeze should take note of it. Already we know that even in the River State and the Ikwere, where two of the contestants came from, many of them are denying that they are not Igbo. Ohanaeze will be playing into the hands of those people if Ohanaeze make the mistake of allowing somebody who is not accepted, who identity is questionable, as the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo from River State. It must be taken seriously, because this is an issue that has consequences going forward. The repercussion that will come from messing up or boggling this opportunity for Ohanaeze Ndigbo President to come from River State will be enormous. If somebody from Imo State is smuggling to pretend to be from River State and Ohanaeze accept it. So there must be clarity. If Mike Okiro is from River State, he must come out clean and tell the local government where he comes from and everything else, so that these other people who are contesting, there are other people contesting for president. It's for the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. 3 of them address a press conference saying that he's not from their state. He have to address his own press conference to clarify that he's from River State. If he cannot do that, if he does have no respect for Igbos to the level of addressing a press conference to state whether he's from River State or not, he has no business being the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. That's my take. And that it should be taken seriously. This will do a lot of damage if it is allowed to fly. If Okiro does not clear the air of his state of origin and he is smuggling or imposed as River State representative and President General of Ohanaeze, the damage will be enormous. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this, but this video is important. Perhaps that's why it's a bit lengthy, because it is very crucial. Because what is good for Ohanaeze is also good for the whole of the Igbo race, is good for Nigeria. And that's why we are doing it, so that the best person can emerge as Ohanaeze President General. Because 2025 is very critical. Because from 2025, we know that we have 2 more years to the next presidential election. And whoever is the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo should be somebody who can be trusted to speak boldly about the Igbo interest in Nigeria. And as I keep saying it here, I have never seen any contestant from River State who has the kind of Igbo consciousness that Barrister Uche Okwukwu has. And he is the man I believe will do wonderful work as President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. But first of all, let it be clear, Okiro has to stipulate his state of origin. He should be able to counter Barrister Ukwu and others and tell Nigerians his state of origin and what he intends to do for Ndigbo through the platform of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. We have not heard from him whatsoever. What do you think about this unfolding scenario? Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.